guys, welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new. I'm Leona and I have a service dog in training named Athena who's all over my channel and my Instagram page, so if you want to go ahead and look at that, feel free. Today I'm going to be doing a updated gear haul because I've drastically downsized, and I mean like drastically downsized from what I had, and I figured this is something that a lot of people seem to enjoy, so I kind of just decided I'd go for it and see what happens. So I'm gonna go ahead and dive into the video. I am doing my usual plan where I do like the less interesting stuff all the way into like the big stuff, so starting with like leashes and that kind of stuff, and then going into vests and harnesses and capes, if that, like, you know, is something anybody wants to know. So let's just go ahead and dive into the video. I do want to put a disclaimer within like the little sections. It's not going to be in any like order because I don't have like a ton of space right here, and I just wanted everything right here. So yeah, I'm gonna just be like grabbing from the pile and then going from there with the sections. All right. So first off, I have this Biothane traffic lead. It's from Sun Paco. Personally, I don't really recommend this shop anymore. I received a long line from them and the rivets were actually super loose. When I left a review and like let them know about it, I was basically told, oh, we do it with a machine. I don't know why that happened, but that was it. You know, there was like no way of resolution. They also were going to refund me for a couple of things that were messed up and that like I lost, like not I lost, but like got lost or I didn't receive, and I never got that. So yeah, it's just like a couple things with the business that I'm not the biggest fan of anymore. So anyways, this is just white with like rose gold hardware. Then I do have another one from them that's a gray and black. It's another just little traffic lead. I believe these are 6 inches or 8 inches. I'm not 100% sure. Then I have this black traffic lead. It's all black, like black with black hardware. It's from Crystal Clear Creations. As I've said multiple times in other videos, I don't recommend them. They are known for scamming people and sending out very unsafe gear. I believe they've closed harness order, or like closed orders finally, like closed down shop, but just in case they haven't and anybody sees them, please like avoid them. So those are, it's Biothane also. And then I have this Biothane traffic lead from Dino Dog Gear. It's orange, white, and silver. This was actually a mix up, so I ended up with this when I had ordered from Wizard of Biothane, like the pre-made sale, and it was supposed to be brown. I don't have the brown one here. I believe it accidentally got left at my house when I was home for my last break, but they did end up just sending the other one and allowing me to keep this one. So it's just a nice one to add to my Sam Houston set, because I do have a paracord traffic lead as well as a rope leash, but I've found I kind of prefer like the feeling of Biothane, so this is like really nice. So anyways, then I do have my paracord traffic leash. This is once again one that I received in a giveaway sometime last year, and can't give the handler as far as like making it because it wasn't from a shop. It was just the handler who hosted the giveaway, gave it away, but it's just orange and blue, and I like to use it for my Sam Houston setup. I think that's it for traffic leads, at least I'm pretty sure it is. So for actual leashes, I just have our pink like 6-foot nylon leash. I think if I remember correctly, I got this when I adopted Athena, and it's just our go-to for like a daily little walking leash, you know. And then for our hands-frees, I have our Ruggers Ropes hands-free. This is just orange with the blue and white, and then it has this medical alert with like the heart lifeline thing. Leash shop from Patience and Love. Patience and Love is on Etsy, and then Ruggers Ropes is unfortunately closed. This has been in like all my gear hauls, and it's one of my favorite leashes, although I don't like using it since I can't really replace it. I then have just my leather hands-free leash. It's just the brown leather. Once again, this is one that I got on Amazon. Sadly, Amazon doesn't sell it anymore, so I can't link it, but it is my like everyday. And then I still have my Patience and Love in training. Please don't approach leash shop on here because Athena is still in training. She has not a long way to go, but she definitely has a couple of things she needs to improve on before I take the in training label off, and I like to just have it right there where everybody can see it. So next, just some outerwear stuff, I guess. We have our Roughwear booties. They are just in this bag. I'm personally kind of trying to find another brand that I can replace these with, because with how they are, I've tried with socks and with vet wrap, and the only way I found that it works is taking like a cotton ball and then wrapping with vet wrap and then putting the sock on and then putting the bootie on. But with just the sock or just vet wrap, it still rubs her dew claws on her front paws, and that's obviously not okay. Like, it's causing irritation. I can't keep it on her for very long without having to like take it off. So I've just resorted to like carrying her into stores if it's too hot outside. Thankfully, during the winter, we really don't have many days that having booties is necessary. But these are just the Summit Treks. So if anybody has recommendations for boots that won't like rub a dog's dew claws, let me know in the comments below so I can kind of look into it a bit more. I just, obviously I don't want her in pain. So yeah, those are our boots. And then I have our Roughwear rain jacket. This is just, I believe they're like sun shower one. It's pink. Yeah, I personally really, really love it. It's definitely worth the investment. Roughwear is a little bit more pricey, but when it comes to outerwear, I went through like 3 raincoats for Aries and still haven't found one that I love. And then I just figured I'd go for it with Athena, and this was literally like the best investment I've made. So I love it. It definitely works well, and I'm in a very like rainy environment for winter. So it's really nice to like have a good rain jacket, obviously. Then we have our cooling coat. This is just from Amazon. It's also pink because pink's Athena's color. This is actually the exact same one Aries has, and when I had ordered it for Aries, it was supposed to be red, not pink. And then it just worked out for Athena. Like, I don't mind her having pink. So yeah, it's just a cheap cooling coat. We also do have a Roughwear jacket. I actually left it out in the living room because we are in a very like intense cold front, so we've had like 30-degree weather, so I just kind of leave it by the door so I can quickly put it on her for walks and then take it off when I get inside and leave it there where I have it. But we just have it's just their fleece like pullover one. If I can figure out how to do it, I'll insert a picture like here. If not, I will try and leave it linked down in the in the description box below. Yeah, as I said, it's just their like fleece pullover jacket. I'm not quite sure what it's called off the top of my head. So yeah, then I have our walking harness. I just got this at Target. It's just like their Boots and Barkley brand, and it's pink, but yeah, it's a nice little harness. I don't like using the front clip. I don't see the point in them, and with dogs having like it's a whole thing, but with dogs being prone to pulling, putting this there, it's just gonna like cause problems, and this harness is definitely not like designed for that. But it also has the ring back here, which is what I usually attach her to on this, because when we wear this, it's usually for like when we're doing trails or like long walks through school, and I just kind of want her to be a bit more free. I'm not concerned about her staying in like a perfect heel or anything like that, and I'd prefer her on a harness over a flat collar at that point. So yeah, next I have our bandanas. So I just have this one to start off. It's from Wicks and Whimsies. It's just flowers. I haven't seen it on their website, so I think that they discontinued it, but I got it last year for Belle for Christmas, I believe, but my grandparents don't dress up the dogs, so I swiped it for Athena, where it could actually get some usage, and then when I'm home, I'll usually put it on her. I then have this one that I got for Aries. And as I said, grandparents don't put bandanas or anything on the dogs, so I swiped it so I could actually get some use out of it. And then, as I said, when I'm home and I like want to dress them up, then I will put it on him. But this is just his bandana. It was his Christmas present. I believe I got it with their Black Friday or Cyber Monday sale, one of the two. I then have this cute little like purple plaid. This was bought for Athena in one of her first like bandana things. I know they were on sale at Wicks and Whimsies also, and I just really fell in love with the plaid print. So it's just like purple with like some red in it. I personally really love them. And then I have this one. It's red and green with like some purpley in there also. I bought this because I liked the print, and then I decided I was going to save it for Christmas. So she hasn't gotten to wear it yet, but she is going to pretty soon, or she will have by the time this video goes up. So yeah, then I have this one. All those were from Wicks and Whimsies, in case I didn't say that. And then I have this one. It's just from Amazon. It says service dog in training, please do not pet. I bought this for during the summer when it's too hot for her to be in a lot, but I still wanted her labeled as in training, actually on her versus just with my leash wrap. So that's what we've been using, and it works well. We haven't been using it recently, as I said, it was just the summer, but it's there. Okay, so then I have just my treat pouch. I have the Doggone Good Rapid Rewards. I really like it because it has like a little poop bag, and then it has just the magnetic open close, which is super easy on this one, which I love. And then I have just like a front pocket where I like to keep ADA cards. Actually, there's some receipts in here too. But I just keep ADA cards in there in case anything happens. That way I've got them and can kind of be like, get educated, you know? And then it has just this extra pocket. I haven't found a purpose for it. It does have a clip right here, so I guess you could put your clicker on it if you want. I prefer to just use a marker wood when we're out and about over a clicker, but that's just personal preference. So then I'm going to get into my collars. So starting off, I have just this light up collar. It shines blue. I don't know if you guys can see that really well, but it's just blue and black. But I got this from a friend and it was for Aries. With Aries not working, I went ahead and am using it for Athena also, but this is just nice for like when we're out later, especially right now because the sun sets around like 5:30 to 6, like in that range it starts going down, and that's literally when I'm eating dinner, so I have to kind of walk home in the dark with my boyfriend and Athena, and I just like to have her lit. Along with that, I do also have this pink one. I got this at PetSmart. It does have a flash setting, both of them do, but I'm not going to show that on camera, of course. But yeah, it's just a pink one, and then it's like a, oh gosh, you like cut it to your size, so it comes really, really, really huge, and then you like cut it down. But yeah, so there's those. I then have just this paracord collar that matches our paracord traffic lead that I showed earlier. It's just orange and blue also. This was also in that giveaway, so I can't link it in the description. I then have this collar, which I believe we got at Target. I think it's Aries's, or is it Belle's? It's Belle's old collar that I used for Aries and then I used for Athena. So it's been passed down for all three, but I actually started using it because it matched our bee set. So I just have this like Buzz Off Lucky Dog deer wrap that stays on it. It's nice. It's not like, it doesn't label her as a service dog specifically, so it's really nice for just like wearing out and about when I kind of want people to just like stay back, but she's still getting some like free time where she doesn't technically have to be like on duty and working. I then have this teal and black. This was also Aries' old collar that I passed down to Athena. I did swipe it when I bought him his good leather collar just because it matched one of our sets, but I'm most likely going to leave this at home at break and he can like alternate to it, but I really don't see him switching to anything that's other than his leather. And then this is Belle's old collar also. Oh, that blue one we got at PetSmart, and then this one I got at Target. This isn't really Athena's. It's I forgot her flat collar up here and needed a collar, so use Belle's kind of thing. But it's here, so I figured I'd include it. And then this is Athena's. We got these off of Chewy. Her and Belle have matching ones because I thought that was cute. It's just another basic flat collar. I then have this one that's from PetSmart. I got it on like a crazy good clearance sale, so I really don't know if they have it. I just like the little bow. It's kind of one that I just put on her when I feel like having her more dressed up. And then I have this resin tag I made that's pink and gold glitter, and it has her name on it. And then I have just this yep heart because I really like it. I think it's adorable. Then lastly, for our flat collars, I have this Atomic Hound Biothane collar. Personally, as I said, I love Biothane. Super easy to clean, really hard for the dog to mess up. all this kind of stuff. And then on here I just have, once again, another Lucky Dog Gear leash strap. It just says service dog and it's black and teal. It matched one of our sets. We don't have it anymore, but I'm most likely going to replace it. And then I have this yep heart on there also, that's black and teal and matches. So yeah, I'm gonna go into our training tools, I guess. Next we have our e-collar. I just have my mini educator, and then I did upgrade the collar to the bungee like quick release because I personally prefer it. I do need to cut this, but I just haven't yet. I haven't been able to bring myself to. And then I just have the Zen remote, but it's just the basic ET300 that everybody has. And then we have our hairspringer prong. I do also have the 2.25, but this is the 2.5 or 3.0. It's one of the two. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's slightly bigger because Athena has a ton of fur on her neck. And when I used the 2.25, it was actually like it wasn't making contact with the skin and was actually like rubbing the fur off. So she has like a little area where it wasn't good. So I got these, and I went back to this one, and it's working a whole lot better for her. So next I just have like this extra pull strap as part of our Sam Houston set. I just kind of switch it with the harness when I'm using it, but I have other stuff with that harness as is right now. I will most likely be getting a harness to match it specifically. I did for a little while, and then Athena's preference for gear changed, so I'm most likely, as I said, going to be ordering one that is a little bit different. And then I have this little like med pouch bag thing. It just has the clips, it hooks on her harnesses. It does have a Sowetco service dog patch on here, but it's Velcro, so I can change it. I did make this, so I can't link it, but it's out of like a pleather material, so it's waterproof, which I really like. So next I want to do leash wraps, patches, patch tabs, like all that kind of stuff. I just have it like lumped together. So first off, I have this Lucky Dog Gear leash strap. It's just a spooky one. It's purple with orange writing and a little ghost. It says do not pet, and the O in the knot is a little ghost, which I love. It's just the usual vinyl. I got it in a pre-made sale. And then I also have this pink one with some flowers and blue writing, and it just says service dog. It's another one I got in a pre-made that I might switch because it just doesn't match the way I thought it would. I then have this Sowetco one. It's yellow. It says service bee with like a little bee on it. Personally love it, except for the fact that it has Velcro versus snaps. I found I prefer the snaps just because like the sound of Velcro is like just, yeah, it's not pleasant to me. So yeah, but I have that one. And then I also have this white one from them. It says do not pet with a little halo over the D and do not pet. And then the other side says I'm working with little angel wings. It's also from Sowetco. I got it secondhand, I believe. So yeah. Then I have our other Patience and Love leash strap. It's just this one. It says working service dog, do not approach. It will replace our in training do not approach whenever she is ready for that in training label to come off. But it's just black and white also because I like how sleek that looks. I also have, for our last leash straps, I have these two from Sewing with Paws. They're blue vinyl with service dog on one and medical alert on the other in orange. These were my first and I think my only purchase I will be making from them. It's nothing to do with quality or the shop. It's more to do with the owner. There's been a couple of things that I just don't agree with. And I don't like supporting somebody that I can't like back 100%. So that's just me though, and everybody make their own decisions. I'm not bashing them at all. I'm not saying don't purchase from them, so don't like take it that way. I then have these patch tabs. They're from Sowetco. This one it says stop in the middle, and then it says do not interact, and then the other side says service dog. I then have this one, it's a little shell. It says together we shall overcome. And then the other side says service dog. I love this one. I think it's just really cute. So now I'm going to get into patches. So to start off, I have these ones from So What Co. They just say service dog. They're part of our little night set. So they have a sword and a shield for the I and the O, and I love them. I think they're adorable. They were part of our pre-made sale that I got, but I want to say it was like over a year ago at this point. It was definitely while Aries was still working. So yeah, I just haven't been able to bring myself to get rid of them, and most likely I will be putting these on her Ice Fang that's still coming. I then have this one. It says Knight in Shining Armor, and it has like a little helmet. And then I also have this one that says Busy Battling Dragons, and it has like a little red dragon. As I said, I love these. They're some of my favorite patches. I then have these ones from So What Co. They say Service Dog with a little owl. They're part of our Athena set. With that, I have just this little patch that goes in the middle. It says Wise and Mighty with a helmet, and then it has like some leaves. I didn't want it to be like a super in your face obvious as a like Athena themed, but also wanted that there for me because it makes me happy. Then I have these ones. These are Angel set. It just says Service Dog with a little halo on the D. I have 2 of these. And then I have this one. It says Her Guardian, and it has like angel wings and then the little halo. And those are another set that just makes me happy, so I like to keep it, although I think I've only used it like once. Currently. No, there's a good chance I will use it more once I get her Ice Fang and switch stuff out a little bit more, but we will see. I then have these 2 black and white ones that say Working Canine, and this one that says Do Not Separate Service Dog from Handler. These are just more of like a sleek kind of just there set, but keeps things more professional. Along with that, I have our Running Retrievers patches. These 2 that say Service Dog Do Not Distract that are black and white. I like these because they're like a little bit prettier than those Working Canines and a little bit bigger, but they're still really like sleek and not super in your face. Along with that, from Running Retrievers, I have these 2 that are yellow and white and say Service Dog. These were bought for our like bee themed set, and personally I really like them. And then to go with that, I have the huge patch. It says Service Dogs are like boobs. It's rude to stare, touch, or photograph without consent. It's just yellow and white also. As I said, I bought it for our bee-themed set, and I just think it's like a nice little touch. I then have this one. I don't know where it came from. It looks like an Amazon patch or possibly from Danny Luann Embroidery. I did get it secondhand, so I have no way of knowing. They didn't list the maker, but it's just a Do Not Separate Dog and Handler patch. And then from our other ones that are, I'm pretty sure, I know are from Amazon, are these Service Dog in Training. They're black with like reflective. They were just cheap in Athena's first patch set, just when I wanted her a little bit more clearly labeled, and I do use them every once in a while still. I then have our Patience and Love Medical Alert Service Dog patches. These are just black with teal, and they have the no touch, no talk, no eye contact, and no photos, images on there, which I really like. Along with that, I have this huge one. It says Service Dog. If my handler is down, do not call 911 unless handler is hurt. Do not separate us and give us space. This is just one of mine that is a go-to. I faint, so it's kind of nice to just have that information out there because I don't want an ambulance called if I faint in the store. And then I have this double-sided patch. I got it from Boldly Designs where they had a pretty good sale. It's just like for a handle, so you'll like put it where it kind of goes on either side, and the handle will like be through the middle, and it just keeps them labeled. It just says Service Dog with like the medical alert symbol, but I like that it's able to like keep them labeled without having to use a cape, especially with being in Texas and having pretty hot summers. So now I'm going to go into like capes and vests and harnesses and that kind of stuff, which is definitely the stuff that more people get excited for. And so starting off, I have our Yup Collars saddlebags. These are just plain black, and then they have like teal padding underneath them. I love these just for like when I need her to carry some more things. So say like if we were to go to the zoo or the aquarium, or if we have like a longer day of classes or something where I don't want to be carrying a ton, but I don't want, want her to be carrying a little bit but not a ton, then these are just nice, especially if like I put medical equipment in there. So yeah, it's just, as I said, a nice thing to have is a set of saddlebags. Along with that, we have our One Tigress Apollo 09 short version cape. I do have some patches on here from So What Co. This is our turtle set, just two that say Service Turtle with a little turtle on it. And then our middle ones say Through the Storm, I Am Her Anchor, and it has like a little anchor on there. And then a circle one, it says Tax Trained, Access Required, and it has two fish on there. I do have two of these One Tigress Apollo 09s because I love them and I use them all the time. And figured it'd be nice, especially if I'm like going back and forth between sets. It's easier to just have a cape on each one, or if say I want to use one as a vest and then one as a cape, then I can do that. But yeah, I left the other one at home, so it's there, but you know, it's the exact same thing, so it's okay. I then have our So What Co. vest. This one is Star Wars themed. We did get it in a giveaway. It says psychiatric / alert service dog, give us space, with all of the symbols on there. Before anybody comes at me, Athena does perform some psych tasks for me that I'm not going to get into. And then here on the back, it does say anxiety response. I'm not super big on this being embroidered, but you also can like barely see it on the back, so it's okay. But she does, you know, do stuff for my anxiety and my PTSD, so, you know, it helps, I guess. And then I have this, it just says Ignore Me Mobility Dog. It does have a symbol of a Dane, but as I said, I got this as part of a giveaway, so that's fine. Like, it's not that big a deal. And then I have this one, it says Do Not Pet Trooper in Training, which I really like because it keeps her labeled as in training. And then on the front, we have just this Patience and Lovely shop that says Mobility Assistance. It's red with yellow embroidery. And I think it just kind of blends everything together pretty well. So next I have our convertible Patience and Love vest. I do request that nobody take this design. I worked really, really hard on it, and I know that I have a couple of teams on my channel that are either attending SAM currently or plan to attend SAM, and I have to say, if I see somebody recreate this vest exactly, I'm going to be extremely upset. So it's our convertible Patience and Love vest. That doesn't mean just get a cape or just get a vest with the same design. That means make your own thing. But it says Service Bearcat on the side with paw prints, and then it says Do Not Interact with Me. That's the same for both sides, and then I did border the zippered pockets. And then for the middle, it has our school quote, which is a measure of life is its service. And then it says, I know I'm a cute bearcat, but I'm working, stay back. And I just have some flowers and then our bearcat like paw print on there, which I really love. So yeah, as I said, spent a lot of time on this. I do have to request nobody remake this exactly as is. Please like come up with your own design, because I did spend a lot of time on this and, you know, put a lot of work into it. It took 2 years for me to design this exactly as I wanted and get it ordered. So just putting that out there. So next I have our harnesses. So I'm going to start with just our fleece harness and then go from there. But we have our Savvy Shepherd Co. fleece harness. It's just pink with the pastel waves fleece in there. It has a pink embroidery that says Service Dog. This was Athena's first custom harness, and why we don't use it very much anymore. It's a nice one to like use for a quick throw on harness. I then have our Atomic Hound pull strap on here. It's just biothane and it's really nice. I love it. It's one of, as I said, our like, if we need to do like say a quick run to like the CVS that's right here, then we use it. Or if I need to do any other like quick outings, then I like to have it. Next we have our Yep Collars set. So this is not fully Yep Collars, but it's our Yep Collars harness. It's our only one that we kept after Athena's preferences for gear changed. It's our sheepskin padding because we found she doesn't like the leather padding. So it just has hot pink sheepskin, and then it has the black leather. I have two mini service dog wrap, or mini Patience and Love service dog wraps. It says multi-purpose service dog, and then on the other side they both say I'm learning, do not interact. And I just have one side with the multi-purpose and then one side with the I'm learning out. And then we have our Sun Paw Co. pull strap, which is biothane with gray biothane with black hardware. And then I have this cape. I'm not listing the shop. It's just one that I don't back at all after all of the problems I've had with them, as well as problems other people have had. but I have Patience and Love patches on here, and it's Service Dog. It's gray with pink embroidery. And then I have another one of those big ones that's like if my handler is down, yada yada yada, that's pink, gray, and white. So yeah, anyways, I love this set as a whole. It's one of my favorites, but we also don't use it a ton because it's not one of Athena's favorites, but she does still work in it. So yeah, and then next we have our Dino Dog gear harnesses. I did do an unboxing, so I'm not going to go into a ton of detail. If you want to see more on them, please check out our unboxing. They're just biothane mobility harnesses. This one's are white and gold. It has built-in counterbalance and then pull strap that's detachable. I love it. It's one of my favorite harnesses. And it's Athena's favorite currently. And then we have our other Dino Dog gear that is black and burgundy wine, maroon, whatever you want to call it. In my eyes, it's all pretty much the exact same color. It has a detachable counterbalance handle, and then it has this black pull strap from Crystal Clear Creations. As I said, don't recommend them as a shop. So yeah, anyways, I went into a little bit more detail in my unboxing, but they're there. I do have a review coming for that company. I'm not sure if it'll be up before or after this video, but it is coming. So yeah, anyways, that's all I have. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you know, if you did, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. We're so close to 500 subscribers when I'm filming this. Maybe by the time that it's uploaded, we will have hit it. I really hope we do, because it means a ton to me. Every single one of you is amazing, and I love all of you, and I just have to say thank you so much for all of the support we've received recently. If you have any questions about about gear, leave it down below. If you have any questions about why I downsized, go ahead and ask below. We do have a couple of things here and there that I have coming, but not a ton. This is the bulk of it, and I really don't see myself buying any more once these items come in, just because I've personally decided I prefer the smaller amount. It's a whole lot easier to kind of use everything, and I don't feel so overwhelmed when I'm picking her gear in the morning. So yeah, anyways, that's all I have. I hope you guys, as I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and have a great rest of your day, night, afternoon, whenever you're watching this, and bye.